NPTE coach. I'm glad you guys have joined me again. And I wanted to share something with you guys real quick. But before I get to that, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I appreciate all of you for what you do. All my new subscribers, all my subscribers, all the students that have checked out my content. I appreciate you tremendously. Okay. Now, quick reminder, we have the state board exam is coming up very soon. As a matter of fact, we have less than 30 days left to do this, okay? To go in there and stand on business. You guys have heard me say that so many times. Stand on business, okay? And so we're having a lot of workshops. Tonight we're gonna have another workshop. I believe I told you guys 7:45-ish. But send me an email, okay? My email is my last name, aka LUSO, the number 40 at gmail.com. That is my email. For a lot of you that want to join the workshop tonight, when we do our review, you can send an email to that email address so I can get you in and get you going, okay? It's in a few hours. Right now it's 2:56, close to 3 p.m., okay? So what the topic for today, real quick, and we're not going to go into in depth. When you come to the workshop, I'll share more with you guys. Is range of motion. Okay, there's something called the average adult range of motion for the upper and lower extremities. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here. This. Okay. Why do I think it's important? Because it's fair game. You guys have heard me say this all the time. Anything in this book or anything that you're studying regarding this exam is fair game. Do not overlook things like this, okay? Don't overlook it. They feel like it's something that we need to know. That's what I think, okay? Once again, I don't know what's going to be on your exam. For example, what is the average adult range of motion for shoulder flexion? It's 0 to 180. Okay. For shoulder extension is 0 to 60. So shoulder flexion this way, shoulder extension that way. Sorry guys, I'm in my car, but I'm trying to demonstrate. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So little things like this is fair game. It might show up, it might not show up, but is it important to know? Yeah. Because when you start working as a physical therapist assistant, is it important to kind of know these things? Yes. Yes. Why? Why is it important? I'll give you one of many reasons. If the patient is not within that range, it doesn't mean that something is wrong, but it's good to know. It might tell you something about the joint. Are they hypomobile or hypermobile? Are they really able to get it up there, or they have that restriction? Okay. Now, when we go to measure range of motion and stuff like that, we use this thing called a goniometric technique right here. Okay. So why am I also bringing this up? It's fair game. It's fair game. If we're trying to measure elbow flexion, okay, a possible question could be, okay, where do we place the goniometer? Okay. Where's the stable arm? Where's the movable arm? Where do we place this to measure for elbow flexion? It's a possible question. I'm just saying. Do not overlook anything, guys. The things that we feel are trivial on this exam, they might not be. They might have a lot of value and be very important. Once again, on this exam, 180 hot questions, okay? 150 count, 30 don't count. But we don't know the 30 that don't count. So that's why I tell you guys all the time, we have to walk in there prepared. When I say prepared, we have to walk in there like prepared because they will be asking well structured questions. Okay? Well structured. So come into the workshop tonight. We will be going over exam style questions. I'll show you guys little tips and strategies, things that help me succeed. Okay? Because I am licensed and I am working as a licensed physical therapist assistant in the state of Texas. So I want to show you the things that have worked for me, and I want these things to work for you. Okay? I want them to work for you. So just come on into the workshop and let's do this. Let's make this happen, okay? Because I want you guys to go in there and crush, like completely crush this exam and get your license, okay? So guys, I have to stop here for now. I have to hit the road. I'll catch you guys this evening. If you have any questions for me between now and the workshop this evening, send an email, okay? I don't like giving out my phone number, obviously. online like this. But share, ask any questions you have in the email. It's my last name, aka LUSO, the number 40 at gmail.com. Send an email there and we'll exchange information and I'll get you the information that you need. Not just for this workshop today. Like I told you guys earlier this morning, we will be having workshops pretty much every day all the way through Sunday. Okay. So send an email there and we can take it from there. Now, a lot of you asked me real quick, is the workshop free? No, it's not free. I have to make that very clear. It's not free. Send me an email and I'll send you the details. And once again, the Zoom link will be provided once you register. So you send in an email, I register you. Once you register, then I send out the Zoom link. I don't send out any Zoom links on YouTube, okay? The Zoom link is exclusively for all of you that have registered for the workshop, okay? All right, guys. So we'll stop there for now. Once again, like I said, anything is fair game. Okay. Don't overlook anything. I guess I'm giving you guys a little freebie. Don't overlook anything. Average range of motion for an adult. Do you think it's important? Do you think it's stuff that you need to know? And a lot of you are probably going, man, there's so many things that I need to know. How am I going to make this? You will make it. You will succeed. I want you to tell yourself and reassure yourself right now that you have passed the exam. It's not, I'm going to pass the exam. Tell yourself, I have passed this exam. So I want you to come into the workshop where we stand on business. I break down those questions to you and provide words of wisdom on how to handle this on the day of the exam. And I've said this so many times. I know I repeat. And I know why I repeat these things because a lot of you are new to this channel. When you get to the exam, it's just going to be you, right? The PTA coach will be nowhere that exam center because I already took care of my business. I already have my license, so I had no business there. But you have a lot of business to stand on. All you have at that point is you. You're not going to have the book. You're not going to have me. You're not going to have your AI, your book, anything, your backpack, anything, your phone. You can't take that into the exam hall. They're going to make you put all those things in a locker. And for the duration of the exam, it has to stay in a locker. And I believe the exam is 4 hours, 180 hot questions. Okay. So with everything that we do here, that gets you ready to go in there and handle and stand on business. All right, guys. So I have to go at this time. I appreciate you guys for checking out my content, my shorts, my videos, everything I've dropped. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Go out there and have a great day and continue to be successful because that's who you are. All right. Have a great day. Stay blessed.